Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Oh, I think we've got that. Debz Cooper, Global Stressologist. Thanks for coming today to my live video where, how come, technology is just not my favorite thing sometimes. Here we go. I think I've got this sorted. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We'll start that one again. Welcome. Debz Cooper, Global Stressologist, here today to talk about how to finally take responsibility over yourself and stop making excuses. So there's no excuse that I'm 2 minutes late for this. There's no excuse that I've got any of these things going on. But let me just crack on here. I would love to know if you're here live or if you're here watching a replay. That would be amazing. And if you are somewhere in the world, where are you? That would be even more awesome for you. So let's get into this crazy thing of taking responsibility, because today is actually another icky topic. And when I think about another icky topic, when I say that topic, I think about taking responsibility. I myself go, oh, got an adult, I've got a parent, I've got to do all these things. And it can be an icky topic, but not necessarily, because if you've watched my Facebook Live before, you know how I like to work. And there's definitely an upside to all these icky things that are going on. So it definitely can be a touchy subject, clearly. And it can be a touchy subject for you. And it can be a touchy subject for others, depending on your day and what's going on. More so, I would say others who are around you if you're a downer about things. So we know no one wants to be around, and I'm going to reference it as a downer. No one wants to be around a downer. And we know who those downers are. They're the ones that we just feel like they're a leech and they've sucked all the blood out of us and we're feeling zapped. And you come away from someone and you're like, oh, I can't believe I've had to spend 3 hours listening to them talk about the same stuff that's going on in their world. And so that's what I reference a downer, because you do feel like you're just sucked. They've sucked all the life out of you. And you know those people. And there's moments when they don't do that, and then there's moments when they do. Not only them, there's also yourself. So you must watch your energy bubble around people. Know who those people are and protect yourself before you even go into that situation. Unless you're in that situation, then suddenly it happens. But you must learn to protect yourself around that energy. I've only got 10 minutes. Let's talk about something. Or if you've only got that, don't spend 4 hours, being sucked into their drama, because you're going to end up trying to help them. And often, sometimes people just want to offload and don't want any help. So be aware of that. So what's your intention? So I've got 7 tips today, how to take responsibility over yourself. And the first one is stop blaming others. It's as simple as that. Stop blaming others for anything and everything they have done or not done. Yes, they may have hurt you. Absolutely. They may have done things behind your back. They may have talked about you. They may have blah, 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 blah. Whatever they've done. Yes, they've done that. But stop blaming others. When you hear yourself start to blame others, just hear it here and just pull right back and stop. And hand on heart is always the quickest one for me to control my mind. If I start to get myself onto that spiral, hand on heart, and I go, oh, there you go, you're running that story again. And you can hear yourself, because you know when you do this stuff, it's not new to you. It's definitely not new to you. So number one is definitely stop blaming others. I like to put my hand on my heart and go, okay, this is it. If you continue to blame people, if you don't stop blaming others, if you don't do that, you will get physical symptoms. And I'm talking about illnesses and illnesses and different injuries, but illnesses mainly. So if you're blaming others, all you're doing is throwing that blame. And you're going to constantly keep getting sick, because the universe is giving you some lessons to wake the frick up and snap out of whatever's going on. So number one, stop blaming others. Now, did you all get a pen to write these down? I forgot to say that to you. So grab a pen, because there's going to be some great other ones. The one that flows on from stop blaming others is, do you know what the next one is going to be? It starts with O. Okay, and it's called ownership, also known as own your shit. Remember that you put yourself there. You put yourself there. You must take ownership of whatever happens to you at whatever time in your life. Now, that might be hard for some people to hear, but this is about waking up. And right now, I want you to wake up and take ownership of what's going on around you, and that's part of your accountability. So own your shit, whatever it is. So yes, you may have been in a car accident. Yes. And you're like, oh, but this person cut me off and now I have no car and this is what's happened. Yes, that's right. Yes, you chose to get in the car. You chose to drive on that road at that time. You chose to do it. And don't even bother coming to me and say, I had to because someone else was driving. You chose to get in that car. You chose to get in that car. End of story. Yes, that car did that. Yes. So if you've been in an accident, I want you to stop and go, actually, I need to take accountability to that time. You got in that car. Yes, that car did that. So you must, these are the things that will stop you and immobilize if you do not take ownership. I can guarantee the moment you start taking ownership of all the crap that you think has happened in your world and you start taking ownership to yourself, why has this happened to me? What's really going on? Although why is one of those weird questions that you can go on a spiral. But actually look at it and look at the bigger picture of what's really going on around you and how you got yourself into that situation. It's a great leveling up for you because you'll start feeling the weight shift from you. The shoulders will change. You'll have a different posture. Your physical body will actually change because things will change inside you. So own your shit. When I talk about that, the key thing is to remember you chose. You chose to do this. You chose to buy that product that's now broken. You chose to go on that driveway. You chose to you chose to do it. You got food food poisoning. You chose to go to that restaurant. You chose to choose that meal. You. Yes, somebody else did, but you also chose and you agreed. So remember that. Own your ownership. Ownership. That's number 2. Okay, the next one, number 3, is do you want this? Do you want this? Whatever this is this yours or someone else's plan? Because if this is yours, 100%. If this is someone else's plan, then there's going to be a little bit of chaos going on in your mind. So if it's, when I say do you want this, if this is important to you, you light up. You jump up and you take action. You're alive, you're inspired, you're like, yeah, I'm going to do this. If it's not important, you know what happens? You start to go into that down of yourself. You procrastinate, you avoid, you stall, you hesitate. You literally can see yourself backing like a truck out of the beep, 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 beep. You can literally see yourself doing that if you don't want to do it. If people don't want to do things that you've asked them, there's a reason. They don't want to do it. Maybe they don't want to tell you. So wake up. Wake up. So if someone wants you to do something and it doesn't light you up, if someone says, Deb, can you help me do this? And it doesn't light you up, there's different things you can do. Number 1, no. Not yes, I'll do it because it's going to be an inconvenience for me. It's going to cost me money. It's going to cost me time. Yes, it's going to cost my illness, injury, whatever, blah, blah, blah. The answer is no. You don't want to do it. So don't do it. No. So you can say no, however you say it. You can say not this time, or I'm not available on that date, or whatever works for you. So you can say, is there anyone else that can do this? It's not going to work for me today, or it's not going to work for me, but is there anyone else? You don't have to make excuses. It doesn't work for me is enough. If that friend or that person wants you to do something, that is enough. So it's your certainty behind that. Is there anyone else? Let me ask around. These are simple things that you can do. Just there's a word that starts with obligation. And obligation is that's it. Obligation is yuck. It is yuck to you. It is yuck to the other person. If I ask someone to do something and they don't want to do it and I see them doing it, I don't want that energy in there. I'm very firm on energy. If you're not inspired and alive about doing this task, get someone else to do it or learn how to inspire yourself with it. So obligation is, that's the nicest way I can put it. So if someone wants you to do something and it doesn't light you up, pass it on. The other one, what number I'm up to, I don't know. The other one I'm going to talk about is structure. And structure is such a sensible word. Even saying it makes my body go, oh, it's such a sensible word. So structure. Structure your day and structure your life. If you don't structure, the universe sees a gap and gives you low priority things to fill the gap. You know that because all of a sudden, oh, I had nothing to do now. I'm just going to maybe hang out on the couch and watch a bit of Netflix or whatever. And you're like, yep, that's what I'm going to do. And then something else comes in, and then something else comes in. It's even more low priority than that. And you have to go do this, or you've got to fill the wood bin, or you've got to go out and do this, and blah, blah, blah. And your kid gets sick, or whatever it is, all this crazy stuff. So structure your day with your plan. What goals do you have? So what goals do you have for today? What are the things you'd like to tick off your list today? And I use my phone. I'm a notes person. In my notes, in my calendar. That's what I use because that's what works for me. So find what works for you and use it. So where are your goals for today? What are you looking to achieve today? What are you looking to achieve this weekend? What are you looking to achieve next week? What would you like to do in a month? What would you like to do in 3 months? You know, when you start a business, they say, what's your 5-year plan, or what's your end goal plan? And people go, I don't know, I haven't thought about my end goal. You've got to plan things out. If you don't plan things out, crazy stuff comes in. And it's not great crazy, it's crazy stuff comes in. So structure your day. Plan. That's the best advice I can give you in structure, is if you don't, anything you miss off, yeah, the universe comes in and does its damn thing that can throw you out. And then you know what? Then you're going to have to go back to blaming others. And that's just not cool. Not cool for you, not cool for others, and not cool for me, because you clearly haven't listened. So structure your day. The other ones I've got to say about is, and my tip was remind yourself. So remind yourself you are capable. You have been to places before and you have achieved things. Remind yourself that you are capable. People don't ask you to do stuff if they think that you're not up to the skill level. I'm not going to ask someone to type a document up and format it if they don't even know what Word is, or PowerPoint, or any of that. I don't even know what they are. Any of that stuff. I'm not going to employ people who don't know what they're doing or whatever it is. So when you ask somebody, or when someone asks you, they know that you're good at it. Otherwise, they wouldn't ask you. They obviously value you and your knowledge, don't they? They value you and your knowledge to come to you. So it's time for you to value yourself and your knowledge. If you have fear, because there's some multiple things that come into our fear of, oh, I don't know about this, I don't know this, comparing, imposter syndrome, all those blooming things that can immobilize you. When that fear comes in, you either throw it away and just say, that's not me, it's an old story I've got, thank you, goodbye. Thank you, I love you, goodbye. Done. Gone. Whatever you want to do. Fear, throw it away. Or you can go back to the memory and you can go, how did that serve me back then? How did that fear immobilize me? Yes, it immobilized me. How did that help me? How did that up-level my life now when I look at that particular picture? So you either throw it away, or you can do the mindset work about changing that fear. There's two things. But remind yourself that you are 100% capable of doing whatever you want to put yourself out to. People can say to me, Deborah, you know, you've got an injured foot. Thanks, William, for my foot. Yeah, I had a little slip again just after my moon boot. Out of my moon boot and away I go. So people can go, Deborah, do you want to run a marathon in 4 months? I could say yes. Now, I could definitely get myself to run a marathon. Personally, I couldn't think of anything worse than running a marathon in 4 months' time. It would kill me. I'd have to do so much training and it just wouldn't be my thing. So that doesn't light me up. But I could definitely do it, and I could do my steps, and I could do my goals, and I could achieve whatever I need. But I definitely have to have a team around me who support me and challenge me and make me get real. So that's really important to remember, that those people are there to offer you those things because they think you're amazing at what you do. And it's not the one side that they can only see one thing, but they're going to offer you those things because they know you and they can see that you can do them. So remind yourself that you are capable and you know exactly what you're doing. My favorite saying, the person with the most certainty rules the game. Yeah, if I'm certain about it, your little say-so is not going to creep into mine. So my second to last tip is remind yourself again. Remind yourself you are amazing. Remind yourself you are amazing. You are here for a purpose. You are here for a purpose. You are here to shine. And if you've watched me before, you know I talk about my glitter bombs. You are here to glitter bomb everywhere you go. Yes, yes, you're human and you're having a human experience, and things can throw you out, like your PEMS, which is your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Thanks, Moira, for those. If your PEMS, your 4 pillars, are out of order in any way, that will definitely give you an off day or an off hour or an off week, and try not to get the off months. But you're still here to glitter bomb yourself and those around you. Remind yourself that you're amazing, because you truly are. We're all amazing in our own way. And I say that because I know every person I've met, yes, people have made me go from there, but you know what? They're amazing at what they do, no matter what it is. Even if they're the ones who they're amazing at poking you and getting those results out of you, or making you furious that you've got something to work on. They're still amazing. Everyone is amazing at their own thing. So remember, you're here for a purpose, and you're here to glitter bomb yourself and everywhere you go. And the last one, the last tip. I'm not going to reference Nike, but do you think you know what I'm going to say? Just do it. Just do it. Take action. Get moving. Don't let that list build up on that phone. Don't let that mindset chatter come into play. Don't let that. Just do it. Because if you don't take responsibility over yourself, no one else is here to do that. No one else is here to wipe your bum for you. No one else is here to clean your ears for you. No one else is here to lay your clothes out for you. This is actually for you to be in this world and play full tilt. I could say full tilt. Full level. You are here to take responsibility over yourself. It's no one else's job to look after you. Yes, you're married and it's their job. Yes, you're a parent, it's their job. Yes, no. Stop blaming others. Stop getting others to do it. This is yourself, that you must take ownership of your life and what is happening around you. So they are my 6 or 7 tips, I don't even know now, about how to finally take responsibility over yourself and stop making excuses. If you enjoyed today, if you enjoyed, if you got some little golden nuggets or anything, I would love you to share. That's it. So if the next step for you, if you like today, the next step is share. Share this out to people you care about. Share this out to people who you want to send love to. Share. They may get a different insight to you. They may pick up things that are differently to you. Open that discussion. This is about you taking responsibility over yourself. So thank you for joining me. I would love to know what you thought about today. But if you love this, the next step is to share it. Thank you very much. That is Debz Cooper signing off today from a different location, clearly. Thanks very much. I'll see you next time. Have an amazing day.